Right, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year, and today it's Sunday, 28th of January. My eldest daughter Sarah's 35th birthday today. Happy birthday, Sarah. And I'm touring around the south coast. I'm in Kent this weekend, and today is going to be course number 3 this year. This is North Foreland Golf Club. It's between Broadstairs and Margate. Looking forward to this. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 3 of 2024. It's North Foreland Golf Club. On the tee, the man suffering his first hangover of 2024 after a particularly heavy session round some cracking pubs in Margate last night. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy. On the opening hole at North Foreland, it's a par 4, 312 yards, down into a dip, then rising up to the green. Few bunkers just sitting in front of the green up there, and down in the dip at the first, and this is the approach to the green for my second shot up the hill. Well, I've surprised myself at the first green. We're on the dance floor, Smithy balls there, about 20 to 25 foot putt, but it's a birdie opportunity early. Well, that was a nice par at first, so we're on to the second hole. That's short par 4 at 243 yards. Again down into the dip, and then it's a dog leg rising up to the left. It's a wee bit harder today, you're right, and it's quite a stiff wind, straight into the sunshine. That's the third hole. It's normally a par 5 at 475 yards, dog leg to the right, and I think it's got a 10 green in, so it's been shortened to 267 yards. Still a dog leg in the dip up the hill, and out to the right. You can just see the temp green flag away to the right there. And we're on to the fourth at North Foreland, 475 yards, and this time it is a par 5, the other one was shortened. So we'll look straight down towards the sea, and I'll look at the green at the par 5 fourth. So heading down towards the sea in this corner. And the first day par 3s, that's the fifth hole at 130 yards. Big bunker in front of it, sea at the back, but I think there's a road there, so although it's optical illusion, you're not going to drop into the water. This is the most northerly part of the course. That's the green at the fifth, par 3. It's not far to the water. There's a little path down there. I thought there was a road, but there isn't. Some sort of old building over there, next on the cliffs. I'm on the 6th tee, and it's like an old turrety, castle-y type thing. The ruin there, intriguing. That's behind the tee. Little turn round. We're heading back up towards the clubhouse now, we're heading southwards, and it's back into the low sun and into the wind. It's 311 yards, par 4. 7th hole, second to the par 3s, 144 yards, back down towards the sea again. I say it's a very nice backdrop. Slightly downhill the hole, bunker on the left. And we're down at the green at the par 3 7th. It's a lovely hole this. Really nice green. I'm in the bunker to the left there. Castle thing away at the back there. See just over the back. Now we're at a tough one, the 8th hole at North Foreland. That's a big long par 4, 448 yards. It's like dog leg to the left. Again into that low sun, so I can't see where the ball's going to go. And it's a southerly wind as well, so hitting right into the wind makes it even tougher. It's a look towards the green at the long par 4 8th. I didn't play a very good second shot, so I've still got a long way to go. A couple of bunkers sitting in front there, again into the wind, tough. Well, the 8th is a tough hole, and the 9th is 444 yards, par 4. Same direction, into the wind again, the low sun. What a tough finish to the front 9 this is. Let's a look into the 9th green. I just had to use the calculator on my phone to see how many shots I've played at this hole. Well, that's the end of the first half here at North Foreland, and the course is in 2 parts. So I'll come back across the road onto the clubhouse side. Quick look round, looking northwards towards either the North Sea or the English Channel. What's the score at halfway? Smithy against the golf course. Well, I was going well up to the end of the 7th. I was a shot ahead. I'm now 2 shots behind. especially the 9th. Got me 8th and the 9th are really hard. So it's on to the 10th. That's another long one, 398 yards. This time it's downhill, wind behind, then down towards that big house there. Looking down towards the 10th green. That's the 11th hole, par 3, 131 yards. Can't really see much of it as the sun's coming straight into my face and into the wind. Here's another long one, the 12th, 443 yards, par 4. Saving grace this time as the wind's behind. It's a dog leg, there's a few bunkers down the fairway there, and then the pins away down there on the left hand side, right in the corner. That's the view to the green at the 12th. If I can hit a decent one here, I'm getting close to hitting 444 yards in 2. I know people won't believe me, but there's a chance with the wind falling. We look round. This is the green at the 12th. Couldn't make it in 2, but 40 yards short. 13th hole, 399 yards, par 4, and it's a dog leg to the left. So it's a long sight, it's crosswind start off with, and then the wind will be slightly behind once it dog legs. Get a lighthouse up there. And a view from the fairway down towards the 13th. Get a cliff down there on the left hand side. Lighthouse up there. Get a closer view down. That's the green at 13. Cliff's over there. That road goes up past the lighthouse there. I actually drove that yesterday, come from Broadstairs to Margate. 14th hole, par 4 at 368 yards. Slight rise all the way up into the distance there. This is looking back down 14 from behind the green, back down at the sea. Stroke index 1, it's a tough hole coming up the hill, but there's some huge bunkers sitting in the middle there just to trap the wary and the unwary. And the 15th hole, it's a shorter par 4 at 334 yards, heading back up the hill to the clubhouse. Coming up the hill at the 15th, so look towards the green from the fairway. Approach shot, clubhouse on the right hand side there. 16th, last what would be 3 par 5s normally on the course, but just 2 today. 502 yards, wind behind, heading back down towards the sea. Let's get the sun behind me this time so I can see where the ball's going. Although it's downhill, it just means the 17th is going to be coming back up the hill. Deep joy. And a nice drive right down the middle at 16. Going down a hill, there's a green down there, cliffs in the background. This is an absolute killer of a hole, the 17th, 429 yards, par 4. Level to start off with, and it's rising up to the green. I can't see it with the sun coming out of my eyes. Wind against, 429 yards. Dearie me, this is tough. And up the hill, oh dear. And this is the view up to the green at 17. I can't actually see anything with the sun. I don't know if it's coming out in the video. And after a tough 17 holes, they come to the 18th. No easy finish, 184 yards, par 3, rising up. I'm not classing it as an uphill par 3 as I can see the green, but it's a tough one. What's the score, Smithy, against the golf course? Well, I'm getting whacked by 8 shots. I was actually winning after 7 holes, and then the course has fought back and I'm getting stuffed. Well, that's me finished on the 18 here at North Foreland. Oh, Smithy against the golf course. I parred the last, so I only finished 7 shots behind the course. So I say I get whopped. I'll just say for January the course is in absolutely excellent condition. Greens are great. That's right next to the coast, and it's got the wind blowing. It's going to dry everything out. It's a kind of course of 2 halves. The first 9 over the road. It's a kind of moorland terrain, and the back 9's much more sort of rolling downland. I much preferred the front 9. So it's a wee bit tighter. Say the back 9 a bit more open. Some supremely tough holes in the course. Didn't help with the low sun, and then the wind blowing from south to north, so it meant any time you're playing southwards you got the sun, low sun and the wind, so it's so hard to contend with. So the holes facing the opposite direction were a lot easier. Some big long tough par 4s in there. Favourite holes for me were the 2 par 3s in the front 9, the 5th and the 7th down to the sea. Really liked 10th, they were really nice. But I can't say is it is particularly enjoyable, as it's a bit of it's a real challenge, I thought. Real tough going, but as I said, a quality course, and overall I'm going to give it a 7.75. Tonight I'm off to Ramsgate, I'm staying. Don't know where I'm going to be playing tomorrow, so we'll find out later on. Catch you later.